Now, about 2 weeks ago, Lil Xan went on an interview and said that Tupac is boring. Without wasting any time whatsoever, let's check out exactly what Lil Xan said.
It's boring music.
So even the people who put up the video from Revolt TV knew that this was so bad that they themselves had to put up a disclaimer that the views and opinions expressed in this video are those of Lil Xan only. Goddamn. So as I said in the beginning of this video, this all happened around 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the video of Lil Xan saying what he said only got a lot of attention yesterday because Waka Flocka came across this video and tweeted this. Lil Xan banned from hip-hop. Pac helped me get through my childhood. It hurts to see the youth disrespect the man that paved the way for all of us, literally. I hope nobody overlook my accomplishments when I leave. So in response to the interview blowing up and getting all of this bad attention, a couple days ago Lil Xan tweeted this. No more interviews. I love my fans to death, but I can't let these companies keep taking advantage of me and using me to further their shit. So what do I personally think about this whole situation? Well, I think it's always sad to see that the younger artists in hip-hop don't have any type of decency to even acknowledge the greatness of the people they're talking about. It's almost like they get blinded by the so-called clout and now they feel like they can go around and say whatever the hell they want and not get in trouble for that. And obviously that's a very stupid approach to the culture. If you're gonna make money from the culture that Pac put his blood, sweat, and tears into so you could prosper in it, the least you can do is acknowledge what the guy has done for hip-hop. But on the other hand, I kinda understand why this situation even happened. I mean, first of all, Lil Xan is 21 years old. Yes, he's a grown man, but he was also born exactly a week before Pac passed away. So with that information, we know that he never even grew up on Pac, which means that his lack of knowledge surrounding what Pac has done isn't surprising to me. Obviously, most young artists or just hip-hop listeners in general aren't really out here disrespecting the legends of the culture because that's blasphemy and you know that you're not supposed to do that, common sense. But I think the biggest reason as to why this has backfired on Lil Xan so much is because of the way he said it. So there's a big difference between saying Tupac is boring and hey, I know Pac's greatness and I know what he's done for hip-hop, but I don't relate to his music personally, therefore I'm gonna give it a low rating like he did in the video. The way it came across when Lil Xan said what he said was definitely leaning more towards the disrespectful side of things. There's of course a right way to handle a question like that without throwing dirt over someone's name who's also well respected by hip-hop, who's also not longer here with us to defend themselves. Now, do I understand what Lil Xan was saying? Absolutely I do, and that's not because we share the same opinions. I think it's impossible to limit Tupac's music to just the word boring, but at the same time I can't blame him for having his own personal opinion. But what I can blame him for is not knowing how to address sensitive topics like this so you're not in the headlines for negativity and stupidity. Now that's what I think about this entire situation of Lil Xan saying that Tupac is boring. But what do you personally think about this entire conversation? Do you think that Lil Xan is wrong for saying what he said, or do you think that he's not wrong? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about this. But as always, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about bringing together people like you who enjoy music and start a discussion on different topics like this. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it, follow me on all my social media accounts. It's on the screen, and I'm out.